Some people reach for a splitting wedge when they have a huge round to split, and they want to put it right in the center and pound it in, split that wood. What they would do is stick it in one of these cracks and go at it. While it does the job, especially on really knotty wood, it's kind of time consuming. It takes a minute to get this set up, kind of tap it in and get ready to stand up and put a full swing onto it. It takes a little bit of time to get that set up. And also, if you consider that this is steel and that's steel, and in today's world, let's face it, these are not the best, highest quality steel that you can find. There's no guarantee when you go to swinging a hammer onto a chunk of steel that a little chunk of it isn't going to fall off and become a piece of shrapnel. You can look at them. This wedge, it's all banged up. I've used it before, but I try not to. Then you're into safety glasses. If you are concerned about your eyeballs, which I am, slap on a pair of safety glasses. Okay. And then once you go to whaling on this thing, it makes a pretty good sound. It makes a pretty high decibel sound that's pretty intense. So then that gets me to this point. Second factor to consider with using a wedge is that makes a lot of noise. If you do that for an hour or two, or even just a couple of hard whacks, it bothers me. I don't like to listen to it. Gets me to this point where I've got both hearing protection and eye protection on when I'm swinging the hammer, swinging the maul onto the wedge. There's so many problems with that. I get enough of safety gear while I'm running the saw. I don't want to use it while I'm splitting. So those are some of the main reasons I don't like it. Another reason, there are many reasons I don't like a wedge. A lot of it has to do with it's just more time consuming. You have to spend time fiddling around, putting it in place, driving it in. Sometimes it falls out. Sometimes you miss and damage your maul. I don't think it's worth it. An aspect a lot of people don't talk about with splitting wedges is when you need it, can you find it? Mine winds up all over the shop and in the barn. It's harder to find. Kids put it somewhere. I can't find it. These are bigger. Handle's bright yellow. I can find it when I need it. This wedge has seen better day. This maul has seen better days. This has happened partly because of missing the wood when you strike it in that manner. But if you don't get just the right shot with your maul onto your wedge, you can hit the handle and cause damage to your handle. I think it's just a big pain I think it's a little bit inefficient and problematic to use a splitting wedge. I don't even use them anymore. When I was younger, sometimes I would use them because I didn't know any better. And sometimes if you have a really knotty chunk and you can't split it with a maul, then the wedge can be your backup if you can't really get it split. But if it's that hard to split, I just choose a different piece. We cut this stuff because of the Helene hurricane, and I didn't want to waste it, so I'm using it as firewood. Usually I wouldn't deal with a 200-pound chunk of wood to use as firewood. It's too hard to handle. But this has got me splitting and considering using the wedge, but I won't. I don't like it. I think it's dumb. There are better ways.